Hey everyone, it's Sameer Khedekar, the tech visa lawyer, here to talk to you today about the differences between the O-1 visa and the EB-1A green card. I get this question all the time, so let's get into it. The first main difference is the most substantial difference. The O-1 is a temporary visa, and the EB-1 is a petition to allow you to get a green card or permanent residence. One means temporary stay and work authorization. The other means you have permanent permission to live and work in the US. So that's a huge difference right there. So with the O-1, there are two kinds of O-1s. There's the O-1A for people in the sciences and business, athletics, education, etc. And the O-1B, people in the arts, music, chefs, actors, producers, those kinds of things. I'm going to focus mostly on the O-1A because the requirements for the O-1A are very similar to those of the EB-1A. They basically require you to show that you're at the very top of your field in many different ways. There's 8, 9, 10 different ways that you can show that you're at the top of your field. For the O-1A, you have to show that you meet at least 3 of those criteria. For the EB-1A, same thing. You got to meet at least 3 of them. Now, the main difference in terms of how they're adjudicated is that it's a little bit harder to get the government to agree to the same criteria for the EB-1A that they might already agree on the O-1A. And one of the reasons, number one, because it's temporary, so there's less at stake, right? If you are applying for a green card, there's more at stake. The government wants to really make sure. The second reason why the EB-1A is a lot harder is because you have different officers adjudicating them. The O-1A is adjudicated at the California Service Center and the Vermont Service Center. And the EB-1A is adjudicated at the Nebraska Service Center and the Texas Service Center. And especially the Nebraska Service Center is one of the hardest service centers to get these petitions approved at. So you have different officers who are kind of ingrained in looking at things a certain way, in a way that's different than maybe the officers at California and Vermont look at the O-1A. So that's another difference. And the third main difference, well, stems from a similarity. Both the O-1 visa and the EB-1A green card kind of have a 2-step analysis. So you have to meet at least 3, of the criteria. And the second step is, in totality, does all the evidence look like the evidence of somebody who's at the very top of their field might have? I would say that 2-step analysis is more frequently used at the EB-1A level than it is at the O-1A level. And it's questionably not even legal for the O-1A, although that is the policy, that is how they're doing things. Right now, there are a couple of cases challenging the government's use of the 2-step analysis at the O-1A level. But at the EB-1A level, it's pretty much ingrained, and you can expect it to be used as a subjective way to deny your petition if it's not strong enough. So hopefully this helps you understand kind of the main differences between the O-1 and the EB-1. The biggest difference, as we talked about before, one is a temporary visa, temporary permission, and the other is permanent permission. Once again, my name is Sameer. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, info@banyan.law, BANYAN.law. Thank you.